ko today. Yeah, sorry. Doon na-forward ko man last time. Na-forward yung sa dahil. Sige, sige, forward din. Okay, sige, 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 sige. Na muna. Okay. Can I have Pasi, please? Say hello, Pasi. Check your mic, Pasi.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, there you go. Thank you so much. Miag-aw.
Hello.
Okay, good afternoon. And Maasin. Maasin, please say hi. If you can hear me.
Sir.
Okay, good afternoon. Thank you. Can I have Pabia, please?
Good afternoon.
Likewise, thank you. And can we have Ahoy? Were you able to get through the line, Ahoy?
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Batad,
Okay, thank
sir.
you. Okay, Batad, thank
Knowledge,
you.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Ahoy. Ahoy, are you online now? Are you connected? Okay, we'll skip Ahoy for a while. Let's go back to Igbaras. Igbaras, please check your mic.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Okay, likewise, thank you so much. How about Barotak Biel? So I can see that we have already Barotak Biel on board, as well as Cabatuan, Carles, Concepcion, San Joaquin, Igbaras, Pasig City, and Barotac Nuevo. The important MOOs na dapat online, kagang ilang camera is on, kag ilang microphone as well, ang ato ng mga kabataan, provincial finalists naton sa Exemplary. Dapat open nila ang mic, open nila ang microphone, kag ilang camera. Okay? So we have Igbarat, Dumangas, Matad, Pasig City, Miagao, Maasin, Pavia, and Ahoy. These 8 municipalities should have their camera open at all times, as well as their microphone. Okay? So time check, it's 1:15. Ipa-appear na nga pag slides mo. Everyone, sir, no? Ang dagang ito ba? Pero ba makuha naman eh. Sir Daryl, can I have your go signal kung ma-start na ta? Okay? Mabaliktad. Participating MOOs, please be on standby for, in a few minutes, we're going to start our program. Thank you. Sir Darrell, choppy ka. All set? Okay, all set na to. Ilang seconds. Seconds.
T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
From countless inspiring stories and numerous competitions, only 8 exceptional families and individuals have risen to stand before you today. Each one has walked a unique path, turning small acts of goodness into meaningful impact, turning their dreams into action. Whether through academic brilliance, creative vision, service to others, leadership among peers, or unwavering integrity, they have set a standard that moves us all. This is the Huwarang Pamilya and Exemplary Children Provincial Finals. To begin our program with reverence, we invite everyone to please join us in prayer, to be followed by the DSWD Quality Policy.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering us all today in this important endeavor. We ask that you bestow your guidance and blessing upon each attendee. May we honor one another by keeping an open mind. May we voice our truth and listen with an open heart. Bless everyone present today, that each may be able to share his or her contributions and gifts. Grant good health and safety to loved ones left outside this room, and bestow peace and goodwill to all of us. We ask for your wisdom and grace to use our talents for the betterment of others. May the various activities related to this day be a success through your intervention. With gratitude, we offer this prayer in your name. Amen.
Touching lives, empowering people, uniting communities. Indeed, the Department of Social Welfare and Development has been true in carrying out its golden commitment to the nation. That is, providing the poor, vulnerable, and disadvantaged people with maagap at mapagkalingang serbisyo amid all challenges, anytime and anywhere. Hence, to strengthen and foster this commitment and dedication, the department is proudly committed to D. Deliver, coordinate, and monitor social protection programs and services to the poor, vulnerable, and disadvantaged population towards a fair, just, and peaceful society. S. Sustain a culture of excellence through continual improvement of systems, mechanisms, and procedures in delivery of programs and services. W. Work with integrity and adhere to ethical standards for customer satisfaction and quality service by complying with the DSWD mandates and other pertinent laws. And D. Demonstrate genuine concern for the poor, prompt compassionate service, and free from any form of corruption. With this commitment, the department will continue to reach more people, conquer greater heights, and carve a remarkable name in the field of public service in the country and around the world. DSWD, maagap at mapagkalingang serbisyo.
Maayong hapon Pilipinas and kumusta Iloilo, and hello Iloilo Provincial Operations Office. What a beautiful day it is today, and what a remarkable way to start the month of June by celebrating and embracing artistry, excellence, talent, and sheer booming and productive connection between and among family members, partners, community, and society. Anyong, I am Efraim Mendoza Imnida, serving as your host. Our program today kicked off as early as 8 o'clock in the morning with the screening of scrapbooks, both of our Huwarang Pamilya and Exemplary Children provincial finalists. But in terms of preparation, the ad hoc committee spent days and nights in cooperation with the 8 MOOs to finally come to this point. Shout out to them. And before we move forward, let me take this precious moment to recognize the esteemed individuals joining us today. From the members of the Technical Working Group of Iloilo Provincial Operations Office, supportive program implementers assigned in the various satellite offices in Iloilo, program partners, loving family members, and to the finalists, thank you for gracing us with your presence today. Can I have a heart reaction from all the 8 MOOs we have on board right now, please? Heart reactions, please, everybody. There you have it. Thank you so much. And as mentioned a while back, I am also acknowledging the members of the 2026 Huwarang Pamilya and Exemplary Children Search Committee, headed by its chair, SDA Daryl Bantayanon, from the technical committee down to the production and marketing committees, to all the members who spent time and shared their resources to make the program possible. Your dedication and craftsmanship didn't go unnoticed. And of course, to the men and women who unselfishly shared their support for the affair as sponsors, yet refused to be named, we are beyond grateful. May your tribe increase. Let us give them some love by sending them virtual hearts and explosive fireworks. There you go. Kamsamnida. Now to officially open and welcome us all, let us give a warm round of applause to the goal-oriented, focus-driven provincial link of Iloilo Provincial Operations Office, the unbothered queen who eats targets and deadlines for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and devour 100% accomplishments for dessert, Emily Octavio Oralde. Ma'am Emily?
Thank you, Sir Frame, for that very overwhelming introduction. Buenas tardes. Good afternoon, everyone. Am I clear? Kindly thumbs up kung am I clear? Sige, thank you. So again, good afternoon to our honorable guests and judges whom are now at the RPO conference room. Partners, if in case may kapamati and lantaw sa aton subong nga mga program partners from DepEd, Health, and our local government units. Dedicated 4Ps implementers, proud families sang aton nga kabataan, and of course our Huwarang Pamilya candidates. And especially to our exemplary children candidates, a warm and heartfelt welcome to all of you. We are gathered today virtually, not simply for the ceremony or search, but we are gathered to become witness to the quiet but powerful truth that success does not always come from areas or places of privilege. Sometimes success even rises from the most humble and simple beginnings. Of course, nurtured by love, shaped by the difficulties and hardships, and sustained by a family's faith and hope for a better tomorrow. For more than a decade, since 2012, the annual search for exemplary children and Huwarang Pamilya is more than just a usual search. It is a celebration of children who go to school not just because it is required, but because they understand that education means for their future. Of families who face every difficulty with dignity and who chose every day to be examples of resilience, integrity, and hope in their communities. So today, for our candidates, whom of course, our 4Ps beneficiaries, you are given the program, but you give it meaning. You do not only or simply comply with the conditionalities, but you embody the mission and the ideals of the program. And in doing so, you have shown that all government support, when met with determination and willing heart, it can transform not just a person, a household, but even a greater community. To the children, to our exemplary children, we see and recognize you today. We see your effort in the classroom, your conduct at home, and your contribution to the community around you, as of course packaged sa inyong mga documentations submitted and reviewed or currently being reviewed by our panel of judges. You are not just recipients of the program, you are living proof of what becomes possible when a child is supported, believed in, and given the chance to rise. So may this search and recognition today remind you that you are not defined by your current circumstances. You are defined by your character. And may it inspire every child or children candidates today, and even those who are watching, every families here today, and the rest of your respective communities to keep striving and keep believing that future that you are working towards is worth every sacrifice. And lastly, my deepest gratitude to our esteemed judges for imparting your valuable time today, to our sponsors, generous sponsors who have made this search even more meaningful. And most of all, my pride and gratefulness to the team behind the preparation of this provincial search headed by the committee head, Daryl Bantayanon, our social development and advocacy focal on social marketing. and of course, all the angels in red vests behind him who have truly rendered the dedication and effort to realize the event. To all the 8 children and 8 Pamilya candidates, today is your day. Treasure every moment. And once again, welcome and congratulations, advance congratulations to everyone. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Emily. I hope masarap ang ulam mo. Today, we are gathered virtually in this shared space since we honor something truly extraordinary, the spirit of excellence in our program beneficiaries. They are not just ordinary families and children. They are beacons of kindness, courage, curiosity, and commitment. Proof that status in society is never a limit when it comes to making a difference. In the course of our program, we will be identifying who among our Huwarang Pamilya provincial finalists made it to the top. But for the time being, we will focus our attention to our 8 competing children in this year's search where potential meets purpose, where character shines brighter than any spotlight, and where young hearts lead the way toward a brighter tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, let us take a glimpse of what these children can offer in their production number.
Ito na ang simula ng pagbabago. Wala sa pagkadapa, ako'y babangon. Isusulong ko'y adikaing umunlad at makatulong para sa pamilya at sa kapwa. Hihinangin sa mga palad ang bagong pag-asa. Pasan ko sa balikat ang mga munting pangarap, at ang bawat hakbang ay papunta sa tagumpay. Ako ang papanday ng aking buhay, dahil kaya ko maging ang talino. Kaya ko sa kapwa ay tumulong. Kaya ko lumikan sa paligid. Kaya ko bayan ng kabataan, tumawid sa kaunlaran. Lahat ng ito ay kaya nating abutin. Kaya natin ito. Kaya ko Kaya ko
Hindi ng mga aral, pagyamanin ang talino para sa minimithing layuning masayang pamilya. Malakas na pangangatawan, mataas na antas ng edukasyon, ng may maayos na pamumuhay. Nasa akin ang pagbabago. Kaya ko
ang lawin.
Kaya ko
Hindi ng kalikasan.
Kaya ko
Kita ang galing ng ating lahi.
Kaya ko bayan ng kabataan,
Tumawid sa kaunlaran.
lahat ng ito ay
Kaya nating makamit. Kaya natin
kaya
ito.
kong magpasa ng
In a home shaped by sacrifices and simple living, challenges became part of everyday life. Yet, behind every struggle grew a strong desire to learn, believing that hard work and education can turn small beginnings into meaningful dreams. With grateful hearts, we sincerely thank the Pantawid Pamilyang Filipino program for its education and health assistance, especially the educational grant that inspires children to continue learning, dream bigger, and strive harder despite life's challenges. Standing with confidence, a heart full of dreams. I am Don Bando Mateo Inyuti, 12 years of age, representing Cluster D, the home of Tangyan Festival, the municipality of Igbaran.
Hi everyone, I am J.U. Barbas in Huwarang Exemplary Child 2023. I am the third among four siblings. Our eldest is a fourth-year college student taking a Bachelor of Science in Agriculture. The second is a second-year college student taking a Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. I am a student here at Dumangas National High School, grade 8, and our youngest is still in daycare. My mother is Mario Barbas, and she is an active leader still in our barangay, serving the community. While my father is Joby Barbas, and he works as a private company driver. Even though life was not easy for us, our family remains happy, united, and supportive of one another. My advocacy is stay in school to build your future. Because I believe that education is the key to a better future. As child beneficiary of Pantawid Pamilya Filipino, it is a great opportunity for me and for my family to continue our studies and strive for a better future. I encourage every young person to study hard and never give up despite life's challenges. Do not let your struggles define you. Instead, let them be your inspiration and motivation to be the best version of yourself. I am J.U. Barbas, representing Dumangas Exemplary Child 2026. Maraming salamat po!
Maayag-ayag nga adlaw sa inyong tanan. Ako si Mark Rices Perpiandu, nag-representar sa munisipalidad Sampatan. Ang akon advokasya amo ang pagbulig kag paghatag inspirasyon sa mga estudyante nga nagaantos sa kakulangan sa kwarta kag kabudlayan sa kabuhi. Gusto ko ipaintindi sa ila nga ang kapigaduhon hindi manginrason o kun balabag para hindi matapos ang pag-eskwela. Ang edukasyon isa ka-importante nga yabi nga makapabag-o sa isa ka tawo kag sa iya pamilya.
Mabuhay! Abanse Pasi! I am Maria Angela F. Paclibar, 13, representing Narciso Ayalin Integrated School, City of Pasig! Nag-iiwan ng kasabihang, kapag ikaw ay nasa 4Ps, huwag nang mag-alinlangan dahil sigurado ang iyong kinabukasan.
As a student and president of the Peer Helper, my advocacy is to promote kindness, understanding, and teamwork among students. I believe that every learner deserves to feel valued, heard, and supported inside the school. Through this advocacy, the Peer Helper aims to assist students who are experiencing academic struggling, emotional distress, or social challenges by offering encouragement, friendship, and guidance. Furthermore, this advocacy is to create a safe and positive school environment, promote respect and empathy, and help preventing bullying amongst learners. Looking forward, we're more focused to those students who need support, guidance, and motivation, as well as the entire school community that benefits from unity and positive relationship. Together, we will bring Pasig City to its greater heights through unity, kindness, and service.
Life was never easy. Growing up in a family facing many struggles, there were times when dreams seemed too far to reach. Yet, despite poverty and hardships, hope remained alive. Believing that education can open doors to a brighter future. With grateful hearts, we sincerely thank the 4Ps Pamilyang Pilipino program for its education and health assistance, especially the educational grant that helps children like me continue schooling, dream bigger, and work harder despite life's challenges.
With pride, determination, and gratitude, I am Amara Navilla Mabanas, 10 years of age, representing Cluster D and the home of Salakayan and Hablon Festival, the municipality of Miagal.
Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to be with you this morning.
4Ps children as a role model of hope and change. As a 4Ps child, I stand as a testament that poverty is not a barrier to success. Through education, perseverance, and guidance of my family, community, and most especially by God, I strive to become not only a good student but also a responsible citizen. My journey reflects the importance of hard work, leadership, and respect, values that 4Ps program continue to nurture. Good morning! I am Johanna Larissa Nolino, grade 7 student of Iloilo Science and Technology University, the exemplary child of the municipality of Pavia. Arang ka pa, Pavia!
Good day, everyone. I am Ato Joy Villanueva Aliada, 13 years old, from Barangay Tubugan, Ahoy, Iloilo. I am grade 8 student at Ahoy National High School. My parents are Rusi Aliada and Edsel Aliada. I love dancing, singing, and acting because these talents help me express myself and build confidence. Ahoy is a peaceful municipality for hardworking people. Beautiful coastal views and tourist spots like Punta Buri. And this town is the home of Tambubo Festival, celebrated every September as a Thanksgiving festival. Tambubo means a storage place for grains or goods, symbolizing abundance and blessing in the community. Our town is also known for its fishing industry and community values of unity, kindness, and helping one another. Growing up in this community inspired me to dream big, work hard for my future. I came from a simple family that taught me respect, responsibility, and perseverance. As a student and beneficiary of 4Ps, I learned that education is an opportunity that should never be wasted. My advocacy is Clean and Green program. I believe that Clean and Green program is not just a poster, but our responsibility. My dream is to become a doctor because I want to help people, especially those who need medical care but they cannot easily access it. I believe that helping others can make a better future for everyone. Once again, I am Ethel Joy Villanueva Aliada, proudly represent the home of Tambubo Festival, Ahoy!
So there you have them, our 8 competing exemplary children, provincial finalists. Let's give them a big round of applause, people. Thank you so much. So before we dive into the exciting segments ahead, at this point, let me walk you through the mechanics and eligibility requirements for both Huwarang Pamilya and Exemplary Children 2026 competition, which govern today's events. The main objective is to seek and recognize outstanding model family beneficiaries who maintain strong family ties and demonstrate positive Filipino values. Apart from that, it seeks also to identify and recognize exemplary practices and or achievements of families that create positive impact and promote family unity that contributes to the empowerment of the community in which they are part of. And of course, finally, to communicate the advocacy efforts of the program, including promoting the value of health and education in poverty alleviation, and fighting against gender-based discrimination and gender-based violence in the families and communities through the help of the winning families. As for eligibility, The search is open to all outstanding Pantawid Pamilya family beneficiaries nationwide across the 17 regions, and the nominee should be a Filipino family who is beneficiary of the program for at least 2 years. A family who has good standing in the community with no derogatory records and has not been convicted of any administrative, criminal, civil case or cases involving moral turpitude in the last 5 years. A family whose income is not derived from gambling, prostitution, child labor, extortion, and other similar illegal resources. A family with 100% compliance in all conditionalities for the last 2 years, and a family with level 3 well-being per latest social welfare and development indicator assessment. Now, what are the roles of the winners, you might ask me? Our winner will serve as family ambassadors of Pantawid Pamilyang Filipino program. The family should champion programs advocacies like investing in health and education of children and promote gender and development. The family should act as resource persons in FDS or family development sessions and in any related activity which they could share their knowledge and learning experiences. Support the program's media initiatives through accommodating media interviews and allowing the use of their photos and okay. Okay, going back. Can you hear me now? Sorry for that. We experienced some technical difficulties here, but the important thing is I am back. All right, going back to the guidelines for the search for Pantawid Pamilya exemplary children, as what I have mentioned a while back, the main objective of this competition is to recognize exemplary Pantawid Pamilya children who serve as excellent examples in their households, schools, and communities. It also aims to recognize or to encourage children to be active citizens performing beyond just complying with the conditions of the program. Specifically, the Search for Exemplary Children aims to encourage exemplary compliance of children to the conditions and co-responsibilities set by the program through recognition of those who excel in doing so, and to develop exemplary Pantawid Pamilya children beneficiaries as advocates of the program and its thrust in health and education. So the competition is open to all Pantawid Pamilya children beneficiaries aged 10 to 14 by October 31st. The child must be involved with the program for at least 1 year, enrolled in school, complying to the school attendance requirement of the program, with good scholastic standing, fully immunized, and dewormed twice in the year prior to the competition. The child must possess the following qualifications or characteristics: academic excellence and learners in the curriculum, active in co-curricular activities, talented, with good moral character and have no indicator of behavior problems, aware of good nutrition and eats nutritious food, conversant, able to advocate the thrust of Pantawid Pamilya. So the child should be recommended by community leaders, a teacher, or even by parent groups or church groups. Now, what are the roles expected? That of our winner. Our winner should be the ambassador of the program, especially on children's rights, specifically to health and education. Our winner should attend press conferences and radio TV programs for the Pantawid Pamilya that will be coordinated with the RPMO or NPMO, serve as an actor or actress or model for the audiovisual presentations, radio plugs, and photo shoots, deliver messages, speeches for activities pertaining or relevant to children's right, health, and education, and must be at all times exhibit proper manners and conduct as an exemplary child and worthy of the title. This title may be stripped or withdrawn anytime during the period if any negative reports on the child are received by the NPMO and RPMO, subject to due process and validation. Now, of course, no competition is complete without the wisdom and fairness of our panelists, the members of the Board of Judges, whose expertise and experience will be invaluable in evaluating the exceptional talent, wit, and charisma of our candidates. Our first judge is a registered social worker and currently works at the Office of the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office as Social Welfare Officer 1. We say mapagpalang araw to Hazel May Gakit Oren. Good afternoon, Ma'am Hazel, and welcome. Our second judge is a graduate of the Bachelor of Science major in Management Accounting at the University of San Agustin and currently holds with pride the position of Project Development Officer 2, Capability Building Focal under the Sustainable Livelihood Program of the Department of Social Welfare and Development. Friends, let us welcome the very loyal, not only to her husband and children, but to the agency she has been serving for 21 years. Let us all welcome Ms. Rose Similiano. And finally, serving as our chief judge is a graduate of BS Mass Communication, major in journalism at West Visayas State University main campus, and finished her Bachelor of Laws at the University of San Agustin and soon after successfully passed the bar exams in 2023. The majority of you here have met her already, for certain, that is, since she used to be the regional information officer of the Department of Social Welfare and Development. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the current Human Resource Directress of St. Paul's University, Iloilo, the amiable Attorney Mayrago Castillo. Good afternoon, Your Honor, and good to see you again. So once again, let us hear it for the judges who will have a hard time, for sure, choosing the right winner for this year's search. Let's give them a big round of applause, please. Virtual, that is. Thank you so much. Now, without much ado, let us get ready to be blown away. But before that, yeah, to ensure a fair and consistent evaluation and to give everyone a clear understanding of how our contestants will be scored, here are the criteria for judging. First, for Huwarang Pamilya, to be followed by exemplary children. For Huwarang Pamilya, %25 is for the family that maintains strong ties and harmonious relationship and upholds Filipino values despite the challenges brought about by poverty. This includes the family demonstrates love, respect, unity, and togetherness through meaningful activities and services in and out of the house. The family practices shared household responsibilities regardless of gender roles and sex, and the parents practice and promote positive discipline with their children. So once again, that is 25%. 20% for the family who strives to improve living condition amid difficult situation. This involves the family responsibly uses income and cash grants or money responsibly. That is, the family is hardworking. The family is madiskarte, resourceful when it comes to budgeting and spending money. Adult members of the family fairly contribute and augment to the economic conditions of the family. Now, another 20% for the family that is actively involved in community activity. This includes the family participates or leads in community activities. The family is aware of the issues and problems of the community and shares their opinions and perspectives on how to address them. And of course, the family should manifest leadership qualities as shown in their involvement in community decision-making, claims ownership of community projects and initiatives, and in community organizations. Another 20% for a family who positively talks about family relations worthy of emulation. And the last 15% is for the family that practices and promotes healthy living and takes care of the environment. So that was for the Huwarang Pamilya. Now let's move on to our criteria for our exemplary children competition. For production or self-introduction, personality 40%. This involves courage and attractive qualities. Presentation 30%. This involves use of space, deportment, and convection. And the remaining 30% for impact. This involves visual, emotional, and overall appeal. Production in self-introduction comprises 10% of the overall criteria. Now for talent, we have 40% for presentation and showmanship. This includes a display of confidence, poise, enjoyment, skill, and degree of difficulty. 30% for interpretation. This involved appropriateness of choice, creativity, ingenuity, and adaptability. And the remaining 40% for entertainment value and reception, which of course includes overall effect, expression, and impact. Talent constitutes 25% of the entire criteria. Now for interview. Intelligence, 40%. This includes wit, knowledge, content, ability to think quickly and express opinions clearly. 30% for delivery. That is for conviction, commanding presence, articulation, and language facility effectiveness. And the remaining 30% for impression. This includes demeanor and appearance, sense of values, strength of character, ability to fulfill title holders' responsibility and impact. Interview constitutes 25% of the entire criteria. Now, finally, for scrapbook, we have community and school participation, 30%. Academic stance, 30%. Behavior and practice, 20%. And written expression, 20%. Scrapbook constitutes 40% of the entire criteria. So once again, the decision of the judges is final and irrevocable. And the title of the exemplary child may be withdrawn anytime during the period if any negative reports on the child are received either by the National Program Management Office or by the Regional Program Management Office. Such report shall be first validated for its veracity. Now, without much ado, let us get ready to be blown away and be entertained. We present to you the Exemplary Children Provincial Search 2026 Talent Competition. Let the show begin with candidate number 1. Believing that striving for progress, not perfection, can help him and his family overcome difficulty and achieve a better life, John Brando aspires to be a journalist and a news anchor someday. This 12-year-old proud son of Jonathan and Magdalena Yulatic celebrates his birthday every 28th of March and is an incoming grade 7 student of Igbaras National High School. Friends, give it up for John Brando Matayo Yulatic, our candidate number 1.
Magandang araw, kayo ay nakatutok sa Radyo Inspirasyon, ang boses ng kabataang may pangarap at talento. Ngayong darating na Hunyo 1, 2026, gaganapin ang Search for Exemplary Children, isang programang nagbibigay pagkikilala sa mga kabataang may natatanging talento at mga gandang ehemplo sa ating komunidad. Bilang bahagi ng patimpalak, isang kahanghangang pagtatanghal ang ating matutunghayan kay John Brando Yulatic na nagmula sa bayan ng Igbaras. Ipapakita niya ang kanyang husay sa pag-awit sa kantang Baby This Time bilang pagpapahayag ng kanyang talento, kumpiyansa at inspirasyon sa kapwa kabataan.